This is the year that Nigerians will decide between good and evil. You have to choose between good and evil. It's either you choose to go with the devil or you choose to go with the angels. So it's a year of decision for every Nigerian to support a new Nigeria. Our movement is to support a new Nigeria where there will be employment, where there will be wealth in all history estates, meaning spiritual wealth, mental and material wealth, where people will tolerate one another, where there will be peace and economic growth. That is the choice every Nigerian has to make, to depart from the old ways of intolerance, insecurity, corruption, poverty in all history estates. So it's a year of choice of Nigerians. They have to choose between people who have intention of changing the country and those who have kept us this way.
So for people must ensure that their right to vote is not compromised. You must have your PVC. Make yourself a Nigerian that is going to have the privilege of choosing who will be the next president, who will be the next governor, who will be your next senator, House of Reps, House of Assembly, and so on. Make sure that right and privilege is not compromised. Don't deny yourself of it. Don't allow another person to deny you of it. That is one. And when you have that your right to choose, I advise that you choose right and proper. Everybody have seen how terrible things are in the country. It will therefore take extraordinary ingenuity, a sacrificial character and personality who is endowed with a revolutionary mind to overcome things in order to change Nigeria. Any leader that still has a mind of routine leadership, doing things the way they have been done over the years, will not be able to carry this country at this particular time. The country may collapse under his head. Therefore, Nigerians, Ebonyi people, must be prepared to make right and credible choice. Not when you have chosen a leader by yourself under influence of either money or otherwise, then you come back and start lamenting. But from day one, make a decision that this is the kind of person that can change this country. This is the kind of person you want in your state. This is the kind of person you want to represent you in the National Assembly and in the State Assembly.
And obedient New Year, because in obedience lies everything. Good. Prosperity is in obedience. Love is in obedience. Peace is in obedience. So I wish them happy Christmas and obedient New Year. That of the former President Olusegun Obasanjo, former president of Nigeria, he gave every word of encouragement to the youth. They should not let this opportunity pass them by. You understand me? They should exercise their franchise and make sure that they vote wisely in the 2003 election, the forthcoming general election. You understand me? They shouldn't make any mistake. They should vote for capacity, competence, credibility. You understand me?
Joined the president of the country, Muhammadu Buhari, in his message, which I listened to some time ago, when he was being asked question about the change of the Naira note. He said that one of the reasons why why he brought that policy is that he wants Nigerians to vote their choice with their conscience and not to be influenced by money or to be bought. I think that is the greatest message that has come from this man in the past 7 to 8 years he has ruled this country. Because this has been the worst government I've ever seen. Talk about the federal, talk about the state. What we have had, like in my state here, Ebonyi, is a demigod who thinks that he is playing God, that there is an assistant God. But I'm here to tell everyone that gets to know, we don't have any assistant God. There is only one God. And he rules over the kingdoms of men. If he has given you power and you decide to use it the way you like, there is a judgment day. You'll be judged. Because like the American slogan is, the power we seek is the power to do good. If you have been given power and you have used it to oppress the people, to impoverish the people, salaries are not paid adequately to workers, and pensioners are languishing, and traders, just name it. All the spheres of life in this state has been really balkanized, bastardized by bad policy, and the worst of it is the insecurity in this state. Where has it ever been heard that the same party, people of the same party, are in conflict and killing one another? It can only be by a bad government. And so, my message to Nigerians as a whole is that we should keep hope alive. There are good messages going out there, good candidates campaigning. Let everybody, this is the time that vote counts. Let everybody take stock. If you are happy that fuel that was 100 and that was at least 67 naira a liter rose to, I bought yesterday 290 naira a liter. I bought yesterday in a filling station. If you are happy to buy fuel that way, so be it. Vote again for the wrong government. If you are happy that in a festive period like this, gifts are not exchanged, people don't move around to say hello to their fellow human beings because hunger has ravished everybody. You don't have in your house, so what are you going to another person's house to expect? If you're happy, still vote the wrong government. Still collect 5,000 naira and don't vote. Still collect 10,000 naira that is promised, which I'm not even sure is coming, and go and vote. If you are happy that you are not even sure of your life, those who are supposed to be protecting your life are the ones who are killing you. If you are happy, still go and collect that stipend and go and vote. But if you are not, if you have concern for a better Nigeria, if you have concern for the future of this country, the youth, the aged, the young men, the students, then sit down and advise yourself. All these people contesting, we all know their pedigree. We all know them. They are our brothers and our sisters, and we live with them. Go and vote wisely. Go and collect your PVC.
Our dear good people of Ikwo local government area, I greet you. I wish you Merry Christmas and a very prosperous New Year of peace and tranquility and progress in life. Thank you, God, for my dear good people of Ebonyi State. I pray that this year will be a year of peace and progress, especially during the elections coming up in February, that they will vote peacefully and will not make mistake. They should vote for Labour Party. Labour Party is a party of the people. It is where you have people. You have the man with his wife and a child. So it is the only party that can bring progress in Nigeria. If you have listened to His Excellency Obasanjo last night, you will hear what he says, that Nigeria should never make the mistake again, and that is they should vote Peter Obi. Peter Obi is the only person who has the capacity to deliver this country from the woods and from the problems we are. So I also concur with General Obasanjo that we should vote for Peter Obi to become the next president of this country.
To worship God, we are meant to praise Him, and as well we are meant to share what we have with the less privileged, to make life easy for everybody around us in the society. You know, when God created the whole universe, He saw it, He declared it is very good. So anything that goes contrary to the declaration of God does not go in line with the plan and purpose of God. So we human beings, we are meant to make it work well, to all go well with everybody. That is the word the Lord handed over to us. One of the candidates under Labour Party, Auku South, Ebonyi State, and I got to know that sitting down wasting is wasting with time. You have to sit up to say no. When you are saying no to something, you have to do something pragmatical, something physical, so that people will know that you meant what you are doing. Like we have seen the political irregularities, operations, suppressions. So I have to come up to say, no, enough is enough for this. We have to pour ham, have to be on desk, have to tell the masses that that is not how it's meant to be, that the resource of Nigeria is for everybody. That we are meant to be in the same level and enjoy what God has made provision of it for us. One or two persons is not meant to colonize the whole thing. So that is why I'm in the business of saying enough is enough. Let us do some things in a rightful way. Let us make life, let everybody feel the positive impact of God has made available for us in the country, especially in the Ebonyi State. So in Auku South constituency, I'm praying that if I'm elected as a candidate of Auku South, at least the constituency fund and the few that the Lord has blessed me with, I will try to make it to reach everybody. Not as our life is, because how many years do we have on this planet Earth? We live it, and Bible recorded that once we take our exit here on earth, we face judgment. Nigeria is based on what we have done on this physical planet, with physical life. So that's why we don't need to sit quiet. We don't need to keep quiet. We must say enough is enough for everyone. Enough is enough for political irregularity. Enough for operation, suppression, unemployment. Enough is enough for not releasing the payment to retirees, pensions and all these things. See how that people They're supposed to be enjoying after serving Nigeria, dying like chicken. What kind of thing is this? That's why we're clamoring to. We're saying enough is enough for all these things. We want to rewrite the wrong. And it is, God cannot come down to this. God must use you and I to do it. That is why we're in the game. Say that if you don't know the value of something, the abuse of his power is inevitable. If Esau had known that God made him to be the firstborn of the family, to enjoy the inheritance from his father, he wouldn't have sold his birthright to Jacob. You know, Bible says later he realized the enormity of what he has done. That's what people are doing now. How can you receive 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 and you suffer for 8 years? No, because they know that they don't have anything to offer in their campaign, all these things. That's why they are trying to entice people with a little piece. What is 1,000? What is 5,000? What we are clamoring for is good governance, where everybody will take part, everybody, all inclusive. You will have your own shade, I will have my own shade. If I'm enjoying my own and you enjoy, you will not envy me. Our people say that the dog that eats and the one that's hungry cannot play together. That is why it is like that. So people that are being confused or mesmerized and induced with a 1,000, just like this thing, they are collecting account number. I'm not saying I've been done. When you receive my account number, give me 5,000, 10,000, and I will suffer for the next 8 years. What need is it for?
Well, vote out bad government and vote the right candidates. That's my message to Nigerians.
Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, The Mirror TV on YouTube, The Mirror on Facebook, The Mirror TV on Twitter. Subscribe and follow us, as we shall be giving you updates of the activities here in Ebonyi State and across the globe. For advert placement or sponsorship, call the number showing on the screen or email us at MBAM